You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Sports. Well, we know everything the NBA has done to damage its brand over the last, let's call it 18 months, particularly ever since the George Floyd incident. We know, number one, they went on a pandemic, and then George Floyd happened, and we found out Adam Silver was trying to get the league ready to come back and play. He was organizing the bubble, and the players in the NBA went to Adam Silver and said, we're not coming back for the fans. We're not going to do that. We know people are stuck in their house. We know they have nothing to do. So many states are in lockdown right now, but we're not coming back to play unless we can put Black Lives Matter all over the NBA court. We want to put a Marxist organization on the court. We're going to go out. We're going to kneel during the national anthem. We're going to protest all year long, and that is the only reason that we will come back and resume play while fans are locked down. And as we know, the NBA ratings tanked. They absolutely plummeted to hell. Jason goes to hell. The NBA went to hell. The ratings went to hell. And so we get along. The NBA season is going on. And we get around to Jacob Blake. Okay, and we all know the story on Jacob Blake. It's pretty much gotten to the point now where on YouTube, you can't talk about the specifics of what happened around Jacob Blake. But we know the NBA decided they were going to boycott in protest. It was really a fake boycott. It was a false boycott. But they decided they were going to boycott. They decided they weren't going to play their games. By the way, they come back and made the games up. Okay, so it wasn't really a boycott at all. They just pushed the games aside for a few days. Well, they boycotted over a criminal, all right, a blatant criminal, and further tanked their brand. So between the BLM and between Jacob Blake, it was the two worst things the NBA did, and their ratings were terrible all the way through the NBA Finals. And then some people said, well, but last season the ratings got a lot better in the finals. They had a couple of outlier games that were good. But no, the NBA ratings were not back, not good, not recovered compared to 2019. The ratings are still terrible. And then yesterday, the Milwaukee Bucks got praised by Let's Go Brandon. That's right. Biden praises the Milwaukee Bucks for speaking out on the jab and the Jacob Blake shooting. The Milwaukee Bucks became the first NBA championship team to visit the White House since 2016, and they were praised by President Joe Biden for something the previous administration would have chastised them for. And Trump should have chastised them for it, and did. With former President Donald Trump often going to war with leagues, teams, and athletes for not sticking to sports, Biden celebrated the Bucks for being politically engaged and in turn destroying their league. Quote, last year as a team, you took a stand for justice and peace in the wake of Jacob Blake's shooting in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Biden said to the Bucks while standing next to Finals MVP Giannis, as racial unrest ravaged the United States in 2020. Let me just give you a friendly reminder that the defund the police effort just got squashed in an election in Minneapolis. Let me just remind you of that as y'all are going on and on. And look, this website tends to be left-leaning, so really and truly we're just covering the article, but I'm just making sure people understand that law and order just won an election. The Bucks boycotted Game 5 of their first round playoff series to protest the police officer's shooting of Jacob Blake, except we just pushed the games aside and made them up. Milwaukee's decision led other NBA teams to follow suit, sparked a stunning domino effect of boycotts throughout the sports world. Trump responded at the time, blasting the NBA like a political organization. That's not a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing for the sport or the country. And judging by the NBA ratings, it was not a good thing. Biden took the opposite stance Monday afternoon as the NBA proudly returned to the White House. And then he goes on to say, you engaged in the vote and you encouraged your fans to get vaccinated. I just want to thank you. Good grief. And and by the way, the NBA has come back and they've put out their booster policy. And I won't go into that because I did it on the live channel and it got demonetized. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how that works? So, as you can figure, Let's Go Brandon came out. The NBA went up there. Now that Biden's in office, made a wreck out of Afghanistan. He's worried about. He seems to be worried about none of the actual important issues that this country's got going on right now. But he wants to praise the NBA and the Milwaukee Bucks over Jacob Blake. I find that repulsive, repugnant, and a complete... You could not be less tuned in with the American people right now. As a president and or as a sports league, you could not be less in tune. It is amazing. It is amazing that name in Wisconsin keeps coming up in celebration. My God, the country does want law and order. People of all colors have made that abundantly clear in the last few months. And Biden completely out of touch. Let's just be real. There's not a damn thing good about Jacob Blake. Go look at his record. And we've got this sports league celebrating him once again, along with the president. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.